Welcome back to GROW360. Today, we are going to learn how to create an assessment course. From the dashboard, move to the upper left location of your screen and select Create a New Project, like so. Once you have selected a new project, you will be asked to complete 4 steps: project summary, assessment content, notification setting, and completed sections. Starting with step 1, we start by giving our project a name which will appear on the GROW360 dashboard home page. Let's insert the following: Online Course Demo. Next, we drop down to Assessment Period. Here, we decide the period of time during which candidates may access the assessment. So for this course, we're going to set the assessment period to 2 weeks, like so. Once the assessment period expires, candidates and their assessors can no longer access the course to complete, so it's very important that candidates are aware of the assessment period. You can also update the assessment course expiration date at any time during the assessment process. In the bottom 2 fields, you will see Select Your Industry and/or Sector and a section about specific job occupations. In this field, the Industry and Sector field, we are going to decide our industry and sector that our business operates in. So let's say, for example, for this project, let's say that we work in the service industry and specifically in the hotel sector. In addition, for the job occupation field, let's say we are looking to hire more customer service agents. So we will type in customer service as such. And once we finish completing the project title, assessment period, industry and/or sector, and specific job occupation, we will see 2 options appear at the bottom of the screen: Create Recommended Course and Advanced Setting. A recommended course is designed by IGS's data science team. It consists of 14 competencies which span all 4 domain areas. These competencies are selected from extensive in-house research with our clients. We found a correlation between these competencies and success in a wide variety of job roles across industries, sectors, and geography. So especially for organizations who do not have a current existing competency model or would like to redefine theirs, we recommend selecting the green button, Create a Recommended Course. If, however, you already have a pre-existing competency method that you are looking to follow, or you have a new competency method that you are looking to initiate, you can press Advanced Settings, and by selecting the Advanced Settings, users will have the option to customize their assessment course by selecting preferred competencies. So for example, the admin may select 8 to 10 competencies from each domain, or a few competencies from some of the competency domains. This totally depends on the assessment objective, target group, size, time availability, and a whole range of other factors. For simplicity, let's go ahead and do Create a Recommended Course. Okay, so now you will see that our recommended course has been created, which was pretty simple. And when we return to the home page, we will see the Online Course Demo Assessment Project appear underneath our sample project. So to go back into the assessment settings, we click on Online Course Demo. We click on the setting bar here. And now we can go through and customize the assessment content, notification setting, and other settings if we like. So looking at assessment content, in this section, you can select which items you would like to assess from 4 items: personality diagnosis, self-assessment, peer evaluation, and strengths. Checking all the boxes will activate each of the assessments within GROW360, and similarly, unchecking any of the boxes will deactivate the assessment so that candidates do not have to complete. So right now we can see that all of them are activated, and we can simply deactivate them by clicking on the boxes. You will see that an error message appears that says please select one or more options. So this is mandatory in order to continue the assessment. So let's say we select personality diagnosis, self-assessment, and peer evaluation for this course. A key point here is that the content of the assessment course can be modified anytime before the assessment has started, but as soon as a candidate logs in and initiates the test, no modifications are possible, so please be careful here. Next, once we select the items for assessment, we have to decide which competencies to set up for our course. So earlier we did the recommended course, so our 14 competencies have been chosen for us. And if you scroll over the toolbar, it will show you which competencies have been selected. So now, next we press Save Change. Great. And it will take us back to the home page. So we click into here again. And now let's go over to notification setting. From the notification setting page, the admin has the ability to monitor the progress of assessment. You can decide whether the admin receives daily notifications on complete versus incomplete assessments. In addition, you can let candidates know they have completed the assessment course by selecting the Send button. So here we see notification email on the assessment progress. So we can either be notified daily or not notified at all. So currently we will select Do Not Modify. And our second option is to send a notification to candidates once the assessment has been completed. So this will send an email automatically when a candidate completes the course. We can select Send or Do Not Send. And so for this we will select Do Not Send. Last, we go to our Other Settings section. Here we have the option to change the minimum number of evaluators required by simply clicking up or clicking down. We can also choose whether or not to display the evaluator's name to candidate. So this means that when assessors evaluate a candidate, the candidate will know who evaluates them. However, if we deactivate this setting, the assessor's name will not be revealed to the candidate, and the HR admin can then send assessment links to candidates anonymously. Okay, so for this purpose, let's just say that we want to enable this setting. In addition, we can allow SNS login, so this lets candidates access the assessment using social media services. We only have access to Facebook or Line currently, and if you enable the last button, you can display the feedback report URL in the completion notification. In addition to these items, you can also choose to select whether or not you want to have the candidate's education, work, and experience included in the candidate profile. And you can also choose whether the evaluator as well must fill in their education, work experience, and other experience too. Okay, so that's it for creating an assessment course. Thank you very much for watching, and now let's move on to the next video.